And there it is, totally stripped. Goes through the easiest, and you just get left with a nice piece of copper.
Doll, you never showed me nothing but kindness. She would say, I know how sad you get. And some days I still get that way, but it gets better. It gets better. It gets better.
Alright, what is up, everyone? Here we are, another beautiful day in paradise. I should say good morning, everyone, but great morning is the truth of it. So I just scored some copper wire out of the trash when we were walking around the block, and there was like some aluminum gutters and aluminum screens in the trash, so I'm about to go grab them. I couldn't pick everything up in my arms and walk home with it, but I can just go scoop it up with the Explorer. So let's do it. First claim of the day, some scrap. Roadside scrap. Alright, so I do think they put this out here on purpose for someone like me to come by and snag it, because basically these are brand new gutters, actually. Some screens, these are not brand new, but they are aluminum. Screens are expensive too. So the fact that I found a screen door to our house for free in the trash, that was crazy. And then they do make gutters plastic though now these days, so be weary of that, because I have picked up a gutter and been like, oh, wait a second, this isn't scrap. Little score though. Look at this little baby. She tried to run out from the door. Yeah, I just grabbed her. What was that? To fix a flat. Alright, so there's like, I guess, some kind of a tiny hole in the truck tire. So we're gonna put some fix-a-flat in it and fill it up again. But look at this, the rear wheel. Let's see what she does. Nah, I'm not gonna put her down. Should I just plop her right in that bush and see what happens?
No.
Let me put her in.
Honestly.
Poop, poop, poop. No. Get your booty back in there. Get your booty back in there. Get your booty back in there.
That's stinky.
We're gonna fix the, use fix-a-flat on a tire. I don't think we ever used it before on this truck, but someone told us to use green slime. I'd say fix-a-flat's better. So you can buy it at anywhere, AutoZone, Walmart. All you need is the fix-a-flat itself, some kind of air compressor with an end that goes on a tire.
Alright.
And an extension cord. Alright, for best results, shake vigorously for 30 seconds. Hold can upright and push button down firmly. Alright, so basically you shake it, and then I'm just going to screw it on. The directions are on the can now. Shake vigorously.
Alright.
Then I'll do screw it into the tire. Oh wait. I got a...
You got a what?
A sissy and an MJ and a sissy. I got a sissy and an MJ. And Ruru. How are we gonna get Ruru in the song? You just fill up, push down on, literally just connect this little thing, screws right in until you hear the air, and then you just push down on this yellow tab until, like, see how the foam's hardly moving? It was flowing in the beginning. then you can feel that the bottom's empty. So I'd say that's good to go. I'm gonna unconnect it and then plug in the air compressor and get that going. Okay, I just put the water pool heater on the back seat of the in the backyard on the picnic table, so I didn't have to bring it down off the level of the truck. I just drug it on to the picnic table. So here's a little piece of aluminum. Forgot about that, but I gotta fix this situation right here. This is no good. But we put the fix-a-flat in, filled up the tire, and time will tell if it worked or not. So by the end of the day, I'll show you guys the tire. Alright, so the sides are back up. So I use these. These are Hertel metal drill bits. And these are the ones that worked to get through the metal here easily. Before I was using something else, I don't remember. But the wall drill and one of these drill bits, and it worked perfectly. So way to do it. Alright, we just got our stickers from scrapping together. Bill and Cindy. They got their own YouTube channel popping. They do a bunch of scrap. They actually had a litter of kittens recently.
Ooh.
So, dear Tucker and Sammy, we wanted to send you guys a couple of our YouTube channel stickers. You guys have been such an inspiration. We watch you every night. Thank you for the advice and the help. Much appreciated. Good picking you both, Bill and Cindy, aka Scrapping Together. You may read the sticker and letter on video if you wish. Straight fire.
Fire.
Got to put this on. You know what people don't really see about scrapping too? Like, yeah, a lot of people do it because they make money off of it, obviously. You can't just do stuff for free all the time. But it is recycling. Look at that symbol. And people that scrap keep billions of pounds of metal out of the landfill every year.
Ooh.
That's nasty.
Just a little bit of trash juice.
For now.
Yeah.
See, the quality of these stickers is pretty good. So I think it'll stay on here. Alright, so we fixed the back gate walls on our truck today. So we decided to take it on a little treasure hunting, trash picking excursion. We are actually, these houses don't look it right here, but we're actually in one of the richest beach towns in South Jersey. So this is where you find the best stuff, is in these communities, because people are so wealthy, they throw stuff away that they just have so much money they don't care.
We found, this was what, last year? We found these rugs, the one that's in my kitchen, and then another one that I use it for flea markets, but they were brand new, literally. From, where are they from? Like,
they were like, yeah, they weren't like super
really
expensive,
nice.
but they were brand new.
No, they weren't.
And we
weren't
found,
knotted rugs, but
we found the Tony Hawk board on in this neighborhood.
yes, we did.
But we got to look up to see the definite trash schedule, because I'm debating whether we should go that way or this way.
Go straight.
These are actually heavy. That's
Good condition though, right?
They're actually
I might just use those
fully
on the
sellable.
porch.
Alright, little toaster oven. Euro Pro. Alright, so this trash picking, so bad. Maybe the worst we've ever gone, but we found these 3 chairs in this microwave oven, so probably all scrap. The chairs might be sellable. Sammy was thinking about maybe using one on the porch even. So not a total fail completely, but you also never know unless you go. Like I say every day. But we're gonna cut the grass and actually bust out the wire stripper and do this, the wire that I have set aside for the stripper. So we'll show you guys that in a minute. Okay, so we got this big dog wire stripper, and we're gonna do some stripping of different gauges of wire, all kinds of different ones, including ones I think might not even work, just to test. We have like the Romex house wire. We got a little thicker stuff here, and then we got like this thick gauge, but it's not solid. And then we have one that's like in between this and this. Basically, this is all the wire I've just saved to strip, because I don't do like TV wires or anything for stripping. And this is just one big, it's tangled on this end, but I could just cut it, and I think once I get it going through the machine, it'll strip mostly this whole thing. And this is just a solid copper in the inside of there. And then I'm gonna try some of this telecommunications wire. These are audio video cords. This stuff all got wet, so it's probably not ruined, but see, it's a little rusty and worn. So I'm gonna try that, and then I'm gonna try this just to see how it goes, because I never tried any of those before. All right, Sammy J, just cut the grass. We're going to strip some wire.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna mount this on here. This sucker. Do you want to screw or hold? Or the camera?
I will hold the camera.
Alright, I'm gonna just, never did this before, but I'm mounting just the stripper onto this piece of wood, and then I'm gonna use like basically C-clamps to hold this down. Just so it's in place. So the screws, the regular size screws that I have, actually would just go right through those holes. I think it comes with bolts that bolt it down, but this is easier for right now, because I'm probably just going to take it off this piece of wood at some point too anyway. So that's on there. I'm going to get the C-clamps. Alright, I clamped it down. Basically, you can buy these C-clamps pretty easily at flea markets. I see them all the time. I got these for free, but I bought recently a little smaller than this one for $1. So, flea market's where it's at. And then we put the way that this wire stripper works is it's not electric until you make it electric. So, it comes with no motor, but you can just attach a drill gun, and then it becomes electric. And this is making it so much easier than the first time we did this, because it's mounted to the table.
When we tried it the first time, almost like took off my finger.
I mean, yeah, because this thing like spin around crazy. This is like, the outlet's like close enough to reach. But I was just pulling that extension cord for like 4 minutes straight.
Like 5 seconds.
Alright, we'll try our first,
business.
First length, which basically these ones seem like they're the easiest to strip, in my opinion. And the way this thing works is basically you just make it tighter and looser by just using this. And then you bolt that down and just tighten this, and then feed it in from this side. But basically you want it to be pretty freaking tight, otherwise it doesn't like cut through it. See, like Didn't cut through it. Did it?
It did in the middle a little bit. Oh,
No, see, it wasn't tight
gotta run
enough.
it through again.
Wasn't tight enough. You gotta like squeeze it down on there. So crazy, but look at that. That's like butter though, dude, coming out of there.
Like butter.
For real, look. I should just have gloves on though, because this hurts. See, even that wasn't totally cut through. But first one we did in a long time. Fresh copper. Let's try this one.
Kind of the same thickness.
Yeah, it is the same thickness, but
But
we're gonna let it go through a little bit first. I'm gonna slice down on that dreamer. I can see that it's not in the right positioning now.
just let it go.
So I guess position it first, because it's sliding out of position and that's no good. See, that sucks. Cut through most of it. This is some thick wire that I did. Alright, let's try something thinner. This is bold. The Romex through it and just get the white off of it.
Trial and error.
Trial and error for sure, but I think guiding it helps. Like guiding the wire through definitely helps. Alright, so there's in the Romex there's a black, a red. Why am I saying that? There's a black, a white one, and then a ground. And the ground doesn't have anything on it. So once you open the Romex, you already got one strand out of 3 that's stripped. I'm gonna put the baby through here. See this? See, I think this is gonna be like straight as straight up as it gets. So there's like nowhere for it to go other than through. See how
Oh
it's
yeah,
just pulling it?
this is like butter.
So I would say if you're someone that does electrical work, if you work in the solar industry, if you work in demolition of houses, if you work in anything that revolves around a lot of wiring, because literally we scrap a lot and it's the only way we get wire, but we don't work around it. But if you do, this is 100% a great investment. We were given this for from a gift from someone, but I think that it was $100, and how much easier that is than doing it by hand is just, it's ridiculous actually, the difference. Let's say you sit there, you know, you can get these wires from the solar company, I think is where they came from originally, by the truckload, because like once it's down to a piece this small, they're not going to ever use it. And if you're doing installs all the time, you could come up on, I would say if you do enough work like this, if you're an electrician, you can probably make a couple hundred extra a week on just wires. I'm going to try one of these though. I gotta snip these ends off though. Alright, my plan originally was to try and feed this whole piece through, but I'm not seeing that as really a possibility anymore. Let's see how we can go though with it. Alright, we're feeding this thing through. Going in pretty good actually. Let's try and see how this is working. Gotta bring it back up for a second. This thing's feeding through here so nicely right now. So this is how I was doing it before. I had it in the big spot. Hold on. So I had the wire going into the big hole before, and it kept falling off the track. I put it in the little hole and went and put it, it goes up a little into the track, and then the blade just cuts it, but it's working better in the smaller one. So you see that, guys, that black wire on the ground? It just stripped that whole thing. Probably at least 50 feet. Ew. Alright, so these scammers just left a voicemail on my phone about my social security number being used, something. So I called them back. Let's see what they have to say. Let's just smoke these guys actually in a second. Why is that so crazy? Alright, I don't know if this is important at all, but there is definitely different kinds of Romex wire. This one has no writing on it at all, and it was super hard to get off of the wire. Whereas this, I started it on the machine, and I pulled the whole thing off without even cutting through it, and it was just really thin and easy to break. And this has like Romex brand Simpool, I think it says on it. I don't know, it has writing on it. So there is various different kinds of that wire. But we're getting some heavy copper out of this. Look at this pile. Farming the copper over here. So really, like, these solid thicker. The thickest gauge single wires in go through the best. Look at this. And there it is, totally stripped. So the thicker the wire, the thicker single wire which I know they make really thick gauge, goes through the easiest, and you just get left with a nice piece of copper. So thanks again to Dave from Neomac. I'm not sure if you still watch the vlogs, but he's the one who sent us the wire stripper. Thank you again, dude. Really appreciate it. Look at all this stuff. This piece here, it's got to be at least probably 5 pounds. Either way, it's not like you're going to get rich doing this, but it is super fun. It's relaxing, and you can triple, quadruple your money. I'm just going to leave this set up, honestly, until I've done all the wire. But I would say if you're someone, basically an average guy who doesn't come across wire ever, not worth having a stripper, because like you just rarely have any to strip. But if you're in construction or in a business where you come across wire often, I mean, if you scrap, you come across it enough, that I definitely would say it's worth the investment. I'm into it for sure.
Look up. Got it. Is from John Filson.
Let's do this.
Yes.
This is gonna be good.
Open the big doggy pack.
Yeah.
Bird.
Dude, the big doggy.
Got a nice little package.
Oh, I already know. I already been knowing. These are DVDs.
These are puppy pads.
Because he told me about this. CKY Volume 1. No, he didn't.
He did though.
He did though. Oh, nice. Nice. We need this. Nice. Coffee time. Dude.
I like it.
Yes. Let me see what these are. I don't know if I ever saw that. Cleaning the Cube. Rad. Airborne. These are skate movies, I think.
And then Thrasher.
King of the Road 2006. Yeah, this is before Vice took it over. Epic, dude.
Thank you so much.
Stoking.
Got my coffee.
CKY 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stoked.
1, 2,
Thank you.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much, dude. This is awesome.
Thank you, sir. This one is from Julie Winkle. And I could hear what it was sound like, kind of.
Kitty toys. Babies. Is it for real?
Wait.
What's the claim? These are ornaments.
And they're super cool.
Kiki's. Ruru.
They have Ruru's face.
And this one's for me, you think?
It says your name on it.
Alright. Dude, Pete Rossi. Boy. Pipe hanger. Stoking.
What is it?
Pipe hanger. Tucker. This is a universal tailpipe hanger for your Explorer. It can be meant to fit your frame, so you can adjust it accordingly. Pete saw this and remembered your video. Good luck, Pete and Linda Rossi. Hugs for the Kikis and Sammy, of course. He stoked me out.
What's
dude.
a...
You know how I was trying to tie the tailpipe on with, like, zip ties?
No.
This is going to make it so it doesn't go like boop, 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 boop.
Oh.
Like dude, this is so nice. I have to put this on if I can right now.
Right now, right?
Thank you so much for
Thank
everything.
you, guys. Look at pop up.
He's a baby.
And then sister. These two. Just pampered little
Really
brats.
present. All right, off to sleep for the night. Big day tomorrow. Stay tuned. Something special we're doing. Super special for Sammy. So stay tuned. I just wanted to say, stay positive. Keep your head up. Keep pushing. And the dream is real. please, everyone, go after what you love in life. It's the only thing that's going to make you truly happy. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow for some more claims. You.